past, not with this new computer, but there's a first time for everything, and there you go. So, well, if we can't do view, let's go to World Anvil and do some stuff. Want to do that? All right. I am going to bring up my humongous universe file. It's big. It's very big. I have a whole bunch of stuff in it. Not this file. I am going to open, let's see. Let's see, where have I got it? I thought I made a file for it. Did I not do that? Okay, I need to make one. I do. So I think I will start a new project. So you're going to get a look at my Scrivener. I'm going to look at all. And here is all. I have been collecting all these various and sundry. Now this is what comes with Scrivener, but I have other templates. Import templates. And I'm going to go to Scrivener Templates. And I've got all sorts of stuff. So, but the one that I was hoping was there is not there. Well, let's import those. Good. The story grid, which is neat, but the one I want is not here. So let me take a look in the folder and figure out why. Did I not unzip files? That might be possible. Alright, that's not the file. That's not it. Alright. Stories, Scrivener, templates. And let's see. Oh, I have not opened these archives. And what I want is this one. So I am going to take this out of the archive. Now, usually a dialog comes up when you double click on a zip, but I just opened it up and put that out there. So now we have that one, and let's see if there's any others. The KM Wyland one is very good. I'm gonna bring that out to templates. Now wait a minute, the Snowflake one, where did I put it? I should have put it there. Okay. And we will see if it is there in templates. Yes, it is there. So I'm going to look in all of these. Holy cow, there's a lot of them. That's okay. doesn't have a, whoa. Okay. And this one I'm going to have to extract so I get a folder. Yeah. Extract. Right. Really? Yeah, I just took that out of there. Okay. Now, in case you're wondering how to use Scrivener templates, this is what I'm doing. I am going into my directory that I downloaded them all to, and I'm opening the zips, because as long as they're zipped, they don't show up, as you just saw when I tried to open Scrivener and import the templates. It won't import them if they're still in the zip file, so you have to open the zips. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking down here, and here's Jamie Gold's template, and I can just put that there and go back up. What did I do? And the KM Wyland one I got. The multi-blog template, I will put that there. If it's just one file, you can drag it out. If it's a folder with files, you need a folder with those files so that they don't get mixed up with all the other templates you've got in there. So, because a Scrivener folder has a bunch of files in it. So you want to make sure that any files that are part of that template get kept in its own self-contained folder so things don't get mixed up. It is much better to keep them separate, and that's a whole folder, so I can drag that to templates. And the picture book template, and that is the PC version. I don't want the Mac version because I don't have a Mac. I don't know. There's a US and a UK version. So that's what the difference is. Alright. So I'm going to replace it because I'm not British. So I don't know what the difference is. 7-point story structure. This is one I was very much looking forward to using. I wonder if that is the same structure that Aldous Budrys was going over in his book, The 7-Point Story Structure. We'll find out. Snowflake Method. This is another Snowflake template. And that's what I'm going to be looking at today. But, and the tutorials are there. And my Unified 13 universe, there it is. And, okay, stories of mine that are backups. My backups are in the template folder, which is really not a good place for them. And, okay. And my icon files that I got off the internet. There are public domain icons, and I really very much like to customize my Scrivener with cute little icons. So, okay, good. Now, the scalpel manual needs to be in templates. Okay, good. And now I've unzipped every single thing in that folder, and it didn't take very long. Now I can look. Okay, everything is unpacked. Now I can close my Scrivener, reopen it, and it will give me the opportunity, it should, if I go new project, yeah, and now I can go in options and import templates, and I'm going to go to the Scrivener templates folder and just select all of them. Yes, I don't care if it overwrites them. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. And now I have all the templates to choose from. There we go. Right there. So I'm going to open up the Snowflake Method and create a new folder. And this is going to be in Scrivener. And I'm going to call this project Keeping Up with an L-Star, which is my new story that I haven't even written yet. And it came up. So I'm going to overwrite this. Do I want to do that? I don't want to override it. I will put a 2 on it. Because I have some stuff saved in there that I want to put someplace else. And I'm going to get rid of, I hate Courier New with a passion. I used to have a Brother portable typewriter. The thing weighed at least 15 pounds. It was huge. It wasn't very portable. And I hated it. It was like key punch. I would type and it'd be like point, 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 point. You know, it was loud. And I had to write term papers on that thing. And by the time I got to the bottom of the page and I had made 3 errors, I couldn't make another error and use whiteout because my professors did not want heavily whiteouted papers. I have always had arthritis in my hands. Typing is not my forte. I struggled to get to 35 words a minute so I could pass my typing class in 9th grade with Mr. Elrod. So, and I had an old 1930s Underwood typewriter. I loved that thing. It was cool. It wasn't like my Brother typewriter, but suffice it to say, I don't like being reminded of that Brother typewriter. I had so many finger aches from trying to type a 5-page paper without making more than 3 mistakes on it, and invariably I would get to the bottom of the page and make another mistake before I finished that sentence. And I would have to rip out that paper and start all over again. It took me so long to get 1 5-page paper for college. It was a nightmare. So I don't like Courier New. I like Georgia Font. Georgia Font originated at Georgia Tech, where I used to work in the library. So I have good memories of working at Georgia Tech, and I love Georgia font. If I can hit it. There we go. And I'm going to make it 12. All right. Now, very good, very good. And, alrighty. Belinda Crawford made this template. Thank you, Belinda Crawford. I love you. This is wonderful. So, it's got a template to-do list, and I'm going to make that Georgia. So I am making this mine. I'm going in and making it look like I want it to look. So anyway, and I'm going to make that Georgia. And research, characters. Let's see what her character profile looks like. Oh, cool. This is neat. Okay. Cool. It's got a lot of neat stuff in here. Loosely based on what you will write from the Snowflake steps. A one-sentence summary, motivation, goal, conflict, epiphany. Ooh, this is wonderful. I like this very much. Okay, so, and then the synopsis, which will come from all that, and groups and factions, nations. Oh, I love this. This is cool. Ah, okay. I'm gonna make this Georgia. Georgia. And major events, locations, and planet. Oh, she's got one for planet. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. So, here's location. And I'm going to make this Georgia. Hello. Why can't I make this Georgia? That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, let's go back. Okay, nation, major events, location. All right. We're going to make this Georgia. Yeah. All right. We're going to make a planet. Why did it do that? That is so weird. All right. I guess I hit the wrong thing. I hope I didn't mess up something. My hands don't work. I'm used to this. They don't work. It's okay. All right. This is so cool. I'm gonna love this. This is great. Okay. So, I'm going to save this. And so when I get to going on my nice juicy story, I've got everything all laid out according to the Snowflake method. This is good. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm going to copy, I'm going to copy this. Oh, it's all in that. It's not in the other one. It's all right. Okay, now hopefully when I open it's not there. It's not there. But it is in here. I just gotta find it. What was it? Okay. Good. I'm gonna add these notes in here. Alright. So I'm gonna go to scene and see if I can add this in. That didn't work. Maybe I can just pull it over. Well, okay. And I haven't got this in here, so I'm going to have to change my capture to Scrivener. Alright. Okay, now we've got it. I need to remember to change the focus so that you can see what I'm doing. So, alright, that's embarrassing. I thought I was capturing all of that. Basically, I am working with two documents here. And I'm going to drag this over. So here's my scene folder, and I'm going to drag the notes into it. Is it gonna do it? Yeah, alright. Now I've got notes, and I found this wonderful writer website. I am constantly finding new stuff on HiveMind, so I need to make a note of that and put it down in the notes on this stream. So basically I went over there and I snarfed up facial descriptions, character goals, plots for young adults, describing pain, describing fear, and science fiction plots. Now, I'm not going to, these are writing prompts, so it's okay to use them because they're very general and you just go on to expand them, or the descriptive terms are just a starting point. If you're stuck and you want to describe an emotion that your character is feeling, then these lists are very handy. So I'm adding that to my Now What revision workbook, which is where I'm accumulating all my neat writer ideas I come across. So definitely this is, and there I go, I need to stop that. Not good DJ practice. I was a DJ when I was 16. I know better. But, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Being able to come up with the right descriptive phrase for what your character is feeling or doing, or, this is part of the heart of writing good description. And you come across it every time you read a novel. You are going to come across a phrase that describes just to a T what this character seems to be feeling, if it's a good book or if it's a good scene. And if you've got the right word at the right time, it can really help your scene along. Sometimes you just get stuck, and it's very nice to have something to look at. So, anyway, we have a little time left. I wanted to introduce you to World Anvil. So now that I've got that in there, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to close the other one. Boink. Now, and I've got my color code for editing here. I wanted to show you this. These icons I got from the, I made a note of it. Where is it? Yeah. Well, I got the Koch Snowflake stuff from Wikipedia, which the Snowflake guy mentions. I have trouble remembering names. Forgive me, Snowflake guy. But the Snowflake method is a method of either plotting your book or going back after the fact and revising your book. It's a wonderful tool. You start off with one sentence. You start out small, expand that one sentence to 4 or 5, then you expand each of those to a page, and you go from the triangle to the Star of David to a rough snowflake, and then you get to the final snowflake, which is very complicated. And you started from one sentence. So that's the beauty of it. It's a way of building up your book from scratch. Or if you're a pantser like me and you don't plan, you just jump right in and start writing scene after scene after scene, and maybe it's a little disjointed, you can go back with the Snowflake method, and you can boil down the idea of your book to one sentence. Then you can look and figure out piece by piece, okay, is my plot good? Are there plot holes? Or are there gaps or things I need to fill in? Is the pace not quick enough? Is the pace too quick? So you've got to look and figure out, okay, I've got this thing written, and I'm at that point right now with my Nano book, Not Just Any Orphan. And I've been going through the steps of the Snowflake method on another book that is already published, Eddie a Scientist. So I've gotten to the point on that one. I'm on step 3, which is writing one-page summaries of your characters. So I've got all of my major characters done, and now I need to move on to step 4. I think there may be one more character or 2 more characters that I need to do, and I got distracted, as I often do, going into Dad's studio and making models of all these characters, because it really helps me to describe them better when I go back to editing. So there's that. But this file is my color coding for editing. So, and these little icons, alright, I was looking to see where I got the icons. Oh, I don't have that there. I need to add it to this little document. Alright, where did I get the icons from? They're in here. Probably in my research.